Section 18 of 1000 Things Worth Knowing. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Recording by Pam Jameson. 1000 Things Worth Knowing by Nathaniel C. Fowler, Jr. Failures. During 1912, 3,781 manufacturers failed, with liabilities of nearly $88,500,000. During the same year, 10,918 businessmen or partnership concerns went into bankruptcy, with liabilities exceeding $90 million. 84 banking houses failed, with liabilities of over $23,500,000, and 600 brokers and transporters failed, with liabilities of nearly $24 million. According to the commercial agencies, the causes of failures during the last 2 years may be tabulated as follows. Failures due to 1912, 1911. Incompetence 4,176, 3,419. Inexperience 641, 522. Lack of capital 4,110, 3,970. Unwise credits 281, 252. Extravagance 91, 108. Neglect 275, 277. Speculation 112, 94. Fraud 1,423, 1,341. Failures of others 177, 171. Competition 264, 360. Specific conditions 2,262, 2,132. The year 1912 stands distinguished from some other years in that the excess in failures over the other years is credited to the increased amount of harm wrought by incompetence and inexperience, two essentially personal faults. For the first time since records were compiled in the year 1890, the percentage ascribed to incompetence stands first in injuriousness, with 30.2% of all failures, as against 29.7% attributed to lack of capital, hitherto the most hurtful source of trouble, but which fell from 31.4 in 1911 and 33.9 in 1910. Incompetency, on the other hand, moved up from 27% in 1911 and 26.6% in 1910 to the figure of 30.2 given above. Inexperience, without other incompetence, rose to 4.6% in 1912 from 4.1% in 1911, and these two causes together accounted for the increased failures, while fraud, the third most important personal cause, fell to 10.3% from 10.6% in 1911. Famous diamonds. The following is a list of the most famous diamonds of the world. 1. The Braganza. 2. The Dudley. 3. The Florentine. 4. The Great Mogul. 5. The Hope. 6. The Kohinoor. 7. The Nassau. 8. The Orloff. 9. The Pigot. 10. The Pitt or Regent. 11. The Sancy. 12. The Shah. 13. The Star of the South. Farm production. The figures are given in round numbers. Animals over 206 million, valued at over $5 billion. Apples over 147 million bushels, valued at over $83 million. Apricots, over 4 million bushels, valued at over $2,800,000. Beans, dry, over 11,200,000 bushels, valued at about $22 million. Bees, over 3,445,000 swarms, valued at over $10,300,000. Broom corn, over 78,900,000 pounds, valued at over $5,130,000. Butter, over 531 million pounds, valued at over $113 million. Cereals, over 4,280 million bushels, valued at over $2,694 million. Cheese, over 317 million pounds, valued at over $28,600,000. Chicory, about 21,500,000 pounds, valued at over $73,000. Cotton, over 8 billion pounds, valued at over $730 million. Cotton seed, over 6,900,000 tons, valued at over $127,400,000. Flax seed, over 19,300,000 bushels, valued at over $35 million. Flowers plants, valued at over $18,700,000. Forest products, valued at over $109,800,000. Fruits, small, valued at over $29,900,000. Fruits subtropical, valued at over $24,700,000. Grapes, over £2,500,000,000, valued at over $22 million. Hay, about 55 million tons, valued at over $784,900,000. Hemp, over £11,750,000, valued at over $540,000. Honey, over £62,800,000, valued at over $6,600,000. Hops, over £40,700,000, valued at over $7,800,000. Milk, over 7,265,000,000 gallons. Molasses, over 6,300,000 gallons, valued at over $788,000. Nursery products, valued at over $10,100,000. Nuts, valued at over $4,400,000. Onions, over 11,700,000 bushels, valued at over $6,600,000. Orchard products, over 216 million bushels, valued at over $140,800,000. Peaches, over 35,400,000 bushels, valued at over $28,700,000. Peanuts, over 19,400,000 bushels, valued at over $18,200,000. Pears, over 8,800,000 bushels, valued at over $7,900,000. Peas, dry, over 7,500,000 bushels, valued at over $11,100,000. Plums and prunes, over 15,400,000 bushels, valued at about $10,300,000. Potatoes, Irish, about 292,800,000 bushels, valued at over $233,700,000. Potatoes sweet, over 59,200,000 bushels, valued at over $35,300,000. Rice, over 22,900,000 bushels, valued at over $18,200,000. Seeds, clover, over 1 million bushels, valued at over $6,900,000. Seeds, grass, over 3,500,000 bushels, valued at over $2,800,000. Sugar beet, about £12,300,000,000, valued at over $23,800,000. Sugar cane, over 1,100,000 tons, valued at over $28,800,000. Sugar maple, over 11,900,000 pounds, valued at over $1 million. Syrup cane, over 12,200,000 gallons, valued at about $4,300,000. Syrup maple, over 2 million gallons, valued at over $1,500,000. Syrup sorghum, over 16,900,000 gallons, valued at over $5,200,000. Tobacco, over 900,100,000 pounds, valued at over $85,200,000. Vegetables, miscellaneous, valued at over $113,600,000. Wool, over 318,500,000 pounds, valued at over $66,500,000. End of section 18. Recording by Pam Jameson.